We're back with League's Chunkman, and I start with checking out the newly rolled chunk, the Corporal Beast Cave. This is a multiplayer boss requiring a very high level gear, so I probably won't be able to do this, even with the League's mastery helping me. So let's just focus on our other tasks first. I had some stuff missing here, namely every monster beside the Black Dragon. So I add those, and I felt like this was the right moment to add Dorkish Khan and Zenaris too. So now the tasks are a bit updated, namely 77 agility for the shortcut in the Slayer Cave, 70 attack for the Abyssal Whip, receive an assignment from Cheldar in Zenaris, 80 cooking for a shark. Depending on the Corporal Beast, I might backlog all of his tasks. 45 defense to wield a spirit shield. This was a dragon chain body before, but that's a 1 in 32,000 drop, so I just backlogged that. 85 magic to cast Teleblock from a spell sack. 85 prayer to bless a spirit shield. 70 ranged and strength for the Dorgish Khan agility course, 85 slayer to slay an abyssal demon, and 44 thieving to steal goblin wire. Best in slot gear becomes the abyssal whip, rune boots, black d-hide fan braces, frog leather body and boots, rune knife, and some corporal beast drops. Okay, actually onto the chunk. I explore a bit of the chunk before realizing I could unlock my 5th melee mastery. So I run over and I try to kill the Dust Devil. I'm too much of a noob to realize that you need a face mask to fight these guys, so I died in a matter of seconds. Second try though, I had the face mask and I get the kill, and now my melee is only 2 ticks per hit, so I can blast through enemies with ease. And then I killed a single Necriel, which dropped the 1 in 112 rune boots. And on my 40th bandit, I got the 1 in 143 dragon longsword, which is my best weapon available to fight the Corporal Beast. While trying to get some Slayer levels, I also got Dragon Dagger drop, which makes me grab some Anku kills until one drops a weapon poison and add that to the dagger. Back to the Slayer grind, and I find 2 of the 3 pieces of the Elder Tail Robes, so I take those off the backlog. Then I take a break from combat and I get the thieving task, which is now 78 to steal from a rich chest in Dorgish Khan's, since I got a lockpick from a young impling. I also buy the frog leather gear and I trade my 3 longbones in to boost my construction from 33 to 55. Then I use the agility course until I reach 77 to squeeze through the crevice in the Slayer dungeon. After a few more dust devils I get the black fan braces, but I need 70 range to equip them. Then I started knocking out some green dragons for bones and Slayer, and I reach my 2nd level 99 in attack. Shortly after I get 85 Slayer and I start taking down the Abyssal Demons, and after a bit I get my best in slot Abyssal Whip drop. While at work I was on the crafting grind, and my method was to get undefined minerals and spend them on the gem sacks. I got so into the grind that I got 4000 rune bars and level 99 mining in the process. Let's get our first skill cape. And with that milestone done, let's knock out a few easy tasks. First I add the wire to the light bulb for the crafting task. I swing across the cave for the ranging and strength tasks. And then I get a Slayer task in Zenaris. I then use the Teleblock spell sack for the magic task. And I let the guy kill me for the inconvenience that I brought him. leaving me just the Corporal Beast task. So let's try it out. And as I expected, this is completely hopeless. I know it's a group boss, but trying to find a group is gonna take too much time, so let's just backlog all of these tasks. This ends me with just the rune square shield, which I already have, so I guess we leave this junk behind. And go past the West Ferox Enclave and reach Lumbridge Mill. This has been rollable for such a long time. Anyway, sheep shear, I shear some sheep and I make them into balls of wool and I give them to Fred the farmer. Quest done. Next roll, Exam Center. The dig site quest is already done, so I just move on. And Edgeville, there's nothing here too. Then I roll the Champions Guild chunk, which has me fight some piggy and cut off its head for the Porcine of Interest quest, and I finish it, completing this chunk. Then we roll the lumberyard and I can finally make planks. So I do, and I chop a dying tree for 2 diary tasks here. Dragon Slayer 1 and Gertrude's Cat are already completed, and I already have a coif. So I just buy some green d'hide chaps and complete Daddy's Home. Due to manually adding Dragon Slayer here, it wants me to make a Dragonfire shield from the 1 in 5,000 Draconic Visage drop from the Black Dragons. But I kill about 80 of them before realizing that this is futile, and I check the alternatives, and I can just make a rune scimitar instead, and it completes this chunk. Next up, we start Rag and Bone Man. I kill a rat, unicorn, bear, ram, goblin, and a big frog. And the rest are on Koramja, so I just roll. And we find the ice dungeon chunk near Port Sarim, after rolling a free little corner in the dig side. In this ice dungeon there is a skeletal wyvern, and without the proper equipment they're a pain to kill since they can freeze you. But I guess we'll figure out how we'll tackle these next time.